What's up? Matt Belair here, and in this video I am so excited to share with you a download or a transmission that I received at Burning Man 2 years ago, and I'm finally releasing a video on it. I was supposed to release an article, but that doesn't matter. We are here today. So this insight that I got was extremely powerful for me because everything that I've ever studied on mindset, mind power, how to create your reality, the law of attraction, positive thinking, everything basically told me that whatever I relaxed my mind and I put into a visualization for an hour a day, it was going to happen. So this is very real for me in a client friend of mine that I have, Brody Carmichael, who did the world's first front flip heel clicker and front flip Superman through visualization. We connected and he had crashed on his first front flip and he said he wanted to land a front flip and these two other variations. And I told him that he didn't need to read my book or do any of the stuff. All he actually had to do was visualize that trick an hour a day every single day, and he was going to land the trick. Well, a week later, he landed the front flip. 2 weeks after that, it was the front flip heel clicker. And 2 weeks after that, he landed the world's first front flip Superman on a motorcycle without practicing it one time through the power of visualization. This truth is continued in Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, where people are healing themselves of terminal illnesses by simply going into a meditative state, visualizing health and experiencing health. Now, when I do this practice and I teach people this practice, you need to first be able to clear and relax your mind. Because if you're thinking all these thoughts about what you're going to eat for dinner, what happened yesterday, it's not going to work. You're going to have all this mental shrapnel, and it's not going to be very effective. So you need to clear your mind and visualize very clearly what it is that you want, whether it's health, an ideal life, an ideal partner, or relationship. So the challenge is that when you're in a meditative state and you're needing to experience this reality, what you need to do is you need to bring an emotion. Your emotion is your magnetic charge to the quantum field. It's like the fuel to pull in the reality that you're trying to create, no matter what it is. If you don't have any magnetic charge or emotion, then you're not going to create any attraction. So it's a little bit challenging to do that while sitting in a meditative state. That's why guided visualizations are super powerful and super helpful. So while I'm at Burning Man, dancing my ass off, having the greatest time, I'm thinking, wow, this is quite a vortex that we're creating here. I should do some visualization. So as I'm dancing and I'm going nuts, I'm thinking about the reality that I want to create. I'm imagining a book, and I'm imagining my house, and I'm imagining working on projects of service to humanity with amazing people. And I start dancing as if I already have it. So I'm sure you've heard that, fake it till you make it. I prefer faith it until you make it. That's from my good friend. Helped me with that upgrade. I love that. So you want to live as if you already have it. You need to vibrate as if you already have it. So just like Brody, he didn't know what a front flip felt like, but he was able to create it. So if you want wealth, you just need to vibrate it, apparently. But it's hard if you don't know what that feeling is like. So you need to generate the feeling. So what I realized is that through dancing, you can think about the reality that you want to create. Everything that you want in your life, your ideal relationship, your ideal job, your ideal finances, your ideal environment. And then once you're very clear on the reality that you want, you can put on a song that you love, or maybe you're at a festival, or maybe you're at a concert, and you can just imagine that you already have it. So get very clear on what it is that you want. Imagine that you already have it, and then just start dancing like you already have it, really pulling up and generating the emotion of your perfect ideal life. And what this allows you to do through movement is really generate a great deal of emotion, which is magnetic charge to the quantum field. So rather than sitting and meditating, which I do, and which I teach a lot of my clients and friends to do, is to go into a meditative state, visualize what they want, ideal house, ideal job, ideal life, right? And make it very real and experience it. And I tell them to bring in the emotion. What does it feel like to have the abundance you want, to have the house you want, to have the relationship you want? What does that feel like? You need to generate the feeling. And in that guided meditation, we bring in the feeling and we experience it as if we have it right now. And then we release it and we give gratitude and we're like, thank you, we know what's coming. But if you don't want to sit down and meditate, what you could do is think about whatever it is that you want to attract in your life, like ideal job, ideal life, whatever it is. Think about what it is, get very clear, turn on your favorite tracks and start dancing for 20 minutes or an hour if you want, and just dance as if you already have everything, because you're living in it and you're sending out the frequency of already being in it. And as per the law of attraction, you're going to get back what signal you put out. So if the signal of your ideal life is like a radio and it's 98.9 FM, when you're dancing and generating the emotion of everything that you want at 98.9 FM, you're sending out that signal and the universe needs to bring it back. So with this daily practice, you can bring in the power of visualization through dance. You also get a great workout and it's a ton of fun. So there you go. I highly recommend that you give manifestation dancing a try, because at the very least it is a ton of fun. But when you do it correctly and you really bring in the emotion of the reality that you want, it is an extremely powerful and effective and fun practice. So give it a shot and enjoy. Peace.